breaking news from the world of WWE. This is WrestleScope, and folks, I am fired up. If you're a true wrestling fan, you're about to be enraged, heartbroken, and glued to your screen. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, the legend who's carried this industry on his back for over 2 decades, just had his career ended at Royal Rumble 2026. And not in some epic hero's farewell in front of a roaring American crowd. No, WWE shoved him out the door in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia against Gunther in what feels like the most disrespectful send-off imaginable. How dare they treat an icon like this? We're talking a man who's won championships everywhere from TNA to NJPW to WWE, and they let the ring general choke the life out of his legacy? If this doesn't make your blood boil, you're not a real fan. Stick around because we're diving deep into every shocking moment from Royal Rumble 2026, the betrayals, the returns, the heartbreaks, and why this could be the most controversial Rumble ever. Hello viewers, if you're new here, please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for daily updates on WWE Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleScope, your ultimate source for unfiltered, hard-hitting WWE analysis. I'm your host, Salvador, and tonight, we're not just recapping Royal Rumble 2026, we're exposing the raw emotions, the backstage drama, and the fan fury that's exploding online right now. This event in Riyadh wasn't just a premium live event, it was a powder keg of shocks that has the wrestling world in chaos. But let's start with the elephant in the room, AJ Styles' retirement. Or should I say, forced exile. Picture this, AJ Styles at 48 years old steps into the ring for what he knew could be his final match. He's put his entire career on the line against Gunther, the unstoppable Intercontinental Champion who's been dominating everyone in his path. Why? Because of a controversial Raw match where Gunther stole a win with some shady tactics. Styles, ever the warrior, demanded a rematch with everything at stake. And WWE? They booked it in Saudi Arabia, far from the fans who've chanted his name since his TNA days. That's strike one. No home soil heroes exit for the phenomenal one. The match itself, a masterpiece that'll go down in history, but with a bitter aftertaste. Rated 4 3/4 stars by critics like Dave Meltzer's proteges, it was a sequel to their Raw clash and echoed John Cena's retirement vibes. Styles came out swinging, targeting Gunther's leg like a shark smelling blood. Calf crusher locked in early. The crowd was electric, chanting AJ, AJ, as if their lives depended on it. Gunther, that Austrian powerhouse, powered out, but Styles kept coming with forearms, Pele kicks, and that signature springboard 450 splash that nearly pinned him. But here's where the outrage kicks in. Gunther, with his chop-heavy offense, wore Styles down methodically. Every slap echoed like thunder, leaving welts on AJ's chest. Styles fought back with desperation, a phenomenal forearm from the top rope that had us all believing in miracles. Near fall after near fall, the tension was unbearable. Then, the turning point. Gunther counters a Styles clash attempt into a powerbomb, transitions into a sleeper hold. Styles fades, the ref checks the arm. It drops once, twice, and on the third, it's over. Gunther wins by submission, and just like that, AJ Styles' career is done. The post-match, heart-wrenching. Styles lingers in the ring, soaking in the applause, tears in his eyes. He goes to leave his gloves in the center, the classic retirement symbol, but hesitates, puts them back on. Was that a tease? A hint he's not fully done? Fans are speculating wildly online, but according to Peter Rosenberg on the post-show, he spoke to AJ. This is it. He's not going back on his word. Carl Anderson, his longtime tag partner, poured his heart out on Busty Open. If this is the end, we're losing one of the greatest performers and humans in the business. Shinsuke Nakamura confirmed it weeks ago on IG. He told me, Royal Rumble, I've decided. But why the anger? Because WWE botched this. AJ debuted at Royal Rumble 2016, exactly 10 years ago. Poetic, right? But ending in Saudi feels like a cash grab slap in the face. No retirement tour, no final WrestleMania moment. Fans on X are erupting. Disgraceful, AJ deserved better. One user said, I'm heartbroken, grew up idolizing him since 2002. Another, Gunther ending a legend, respect, but WWE robbed us of a proper farewell. The locker room's in tears per reports, even Triple H looked somber. This isn't just a retirement, it's a robbery of legacy. And that's just the opener. Royal Rumble 2026 was packed with shocks that amplified the chaos. Let's start with the Women's Royal Rumble first, a match that started hot but dragged in the middle, only to explode at the end. Charlotte Flair draws one, her tag partner Alexa Bliss two. Immediate tension. They clash like old rivals, but then disaster. An unfortunate accident sees Bliss botch a move, injuring herself briefly. Charlotte dominates early, eliminating mid-carders left and right. Surprises flood in,
NXT call-ups like Sol Ruka, Lola Vice, JC Jane, and Kalani Jordan make debuts, bringing fresh energy. Brie Bella's return pops the crowd huge. The middle slogged with filler eliminations, but the final four, Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Bayley, and Jade Cargill, turned it up. Cargill's power spots were insane, tossing Bayley over like trash. But Liv Morgan, the underdog, shocks the world. She eliminates Cargill with a clever Hurricane Rana, then outsmarts Stratton in a skin-of-the-teeth finish. Liv wins her first Rumble. Post-match, she teases her WrestleMania choice. I'm taking my time. Who knows? Fans are buzzing. Will she challenge Rhea Ripley or Becky Lynch? Outrage here? Some say the women's match dragged too much, wasting talent like Charlotte's epic one run. Now the undisputed WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, undefeated in Saudi, pushes for his first world title. The match is a banger. Zayn's high-flying versus McIntyre's brute force. Helluva kicks galore, but McIntyre retains with a vicious claymore. But the shock? McIntyre screws Cody Rhodes later in the Rumble with another claymore. Cody, last year's winner, looks like a chump. Fans are furious. WWE burying Cody again. Unbelievable. The men's Rumble? Pure pandemonium. 30 men. Surprises everywhere. Obafemi struts in for his main roster debut, colliding with Brock Lesnar's return. Lesnar number 2-2 with Paul Heyman destroys everyone. F5's flying. Royce Keys' earth-shattering debut has fans googling, who is Royce Keys? Roman Reigns enters late, takes out family like Jey Uso and Jacob Fatu in a dominant display. Final two, Reigns versus Gunther. The Triple Chief eliminates the Ring General to win his second Rumble. Outrage? Roman, a part-timer, wins again? Boring. Give it to someone new. X is ablaze. Roman over full-timers? WWE's obsessed. But the moments, Lesnar versus Fami, McIntyre's betrayal of Cody, were gold. Tied for most eliminations with Gunther, Fami looks like a future star. Unique twist? Speculate AJ's hesitation with the gloves means a TNA return for one last run. Or Gunther's win sets him up for a title shot, clashing with Roman at Mania. Liv's win ties into a revenge arc against Dominic Mysterio. Let's rewind and analyze why AJ Styles' retirement stings so bad. AJ Styles isn't just a wrestler, he's a revolution. Starting in 1998, he redefined high-flying with the spiral tap in indie circuits. TNA made him a star. X Division dominance, multiple world titles. NJPW, Bullet Club leader, epic matches with Okada. WWE debut at Rumble 2016, iconic. 2 WWE titles, Grand Slam champ. His feuds with Cena, Ambrose, Reigns, classics. Gunther match details, opened with chain wrestling, Styles' agility versus Gunther's power. Chops left Styles red, but he countered with Enzuigiris. Phenomenal blitz combo nearly wins it. Gunther's Bostencraft transitions to sleeper, poetic, echoing Styles submissions. Emotional farewell, Styles waves, crowd chants, thank you AJ. Online tributes from Cena, Ric Flair, Mount Rushmore material. Fan reactions, heartbroken. One tweeted, I love you Uncle AJ. Some rage, why Saudi? Locker room, no dry eyes, per Brian Saxton's. Other shocks, Lesnar's return, F5 on Fami, stare down epic. Keys debut, mystery powerhouse. Women's Flair Bliss showdown, accidental injury adds drama. Liv's win, first timer, huge pop. McIntyre Zayn, technical masterclass. Zayn's blue thunderbomb, McIntyre's future shock DDT. Retention sets McIntyre for Mania defense. Men's Rumble entrances, number 1 Damian Priest survives early chaos. Surprises, 2 El Grande Americanos, comedy spot. Mystery stomps Braun Breaker. Reigns family eliminations, betrayal vibes. Speculation, Reigns versus The Rock at Mania. Liv versus Ripley. Gunther chases gold post AJ. Why outrage? WWE's Saudi focus prioritizes money over legacy. AJ deserved US crowd, retirement tour like Cena's. In conclusion, Royal Rumble 2026 was shocking, but AJ's exit leaves a void. What do you think? Was it fair? Comment below. AJ deserved better, or Gunther's the future. Like if you're outraged, share to fuel the debate, and subscribe to WrestleScope for more WWE news. Hit the bell, don't miss our WrestleMania predictions. Thanks for watching, stay scoped.